What's up? What's up? What's going on, guys? It's your host, Invisible GFS. Let's talk NBA basketball slate for August the 9th, 2020. All right. So, as I do, we're gonna go break down the position, talk about maybe five, six, seven players that I like at each position, then give you guys my five players. All right. So let's start with the point guard, but let's do it in reverse. Let's start with the center position. The center position, guys, you have Embiid 10.6K. I like Embiid. You have Nurkic. Embiid against Portland. I know with Al in the lineup. I mean, we can see the first game with Al in the starting lineup. Embiid only gave you about 40 fantasy points, 41. So that's something. Sometimes maybe he doesn't grab as many. He grabbed 13 rebounds, so that wasn't the case. Maybe the scoring wasn't really there. Maybe it was just this game because I guess they were playing against Orlando. So it was Orlando is a good defensive team, so that could be the reason. Embiid definitely like him at that price. Nurkic also they won against each other, so it's a matchup to watch. I like Embiid. I like Nurkic. Nurkic gonna get the minutes, so definitely like him. Vucevic, I like Vucevic. Even against Boston, I think Vucevic can outscore Nurkic. Probably not Embiid, but definitely Nurkic. Zion Williamson 7.8K. Whew. Bryant has been great. I think Bryant has been good, so definitely like Bryant. But I love Valanciunas, even at 7.2K. Definitely like him. So I would say my favorite five centers here is Embiid, Vucevic, Bryant, Nurkic, and I have to go with Valanciunas over Zion. All right. If you're looking to play any cheap, let's see if Adam's gonna be out tomorrow. Want if Adams won't be? Oh, he won't play Sunday. So definitely, uh, Adams not playing. We gotta look at OKC game, and then definitely gonna have to have a little bit of Noel in there. So Noel becoming one of my favorite center because of the fact they are playing Washington. Last game he didn't play much. He was a blowout. So hopefully this game he will play a little bit more minutes. Definitely like Noel here. Let's see. 1 minute. He has five fantasy points in 1 minute. Damn. Of course, he's not gonna do that if he played 10 minutes. That would be 40. That would be crazy, right? Uh, when you look at the OKC team, actually, what is this guy? He had an adult 26 fantasy points. I mean, I thought this guy was gonna end up with 50 the way he started. All right, so for center, that's basically it. For power forward, oh man, that multiple position is driving me crazy. But that's why I like actually like FD better when it's come for basketball. But Nurkic, uh, I love Harris at small and power forward, even though it is 8.7K. Love the Rosen at 8K. Siakam has been struggling, but still like him. Uh, Jason Tatum at 7.9K. If I'm gonna look for some of the cheaper plays, I love Achimura. Gay has been decent. Carmelo, the minutes are there. OG had a bad game, but I can see him definitely have a better game. That's a guy to watch out for. Bichilichi. Why? Because they're gonna miss their center, and he might be able to grab some more rebounds and hopefully score a little bit more points. But definitely the rebound, if he can pull about 13 rebounds, that would be nice. So definitely a guy I wouldn't mind taking a chance on. Anderson, the mean is gonna be there, but the matchup is not a good one for him. So Collins could be a good one. I thought last he was gonna have a better game, but that wasn't the case. Even he only played 25 minutes. So uh, Cooks 4.4K should get the start. So definitely you have a lot of choices. But one of my favorite TLC at that price, small forward or power forward. Definitely looking to play him. They have him at small forward and power forward here in FD. He is a shooting guard, I believe. Yes. So there you have plenty of choices here. One guy I didn't mention, it's for the Kings. That would be Bonds. I like Bonds if at 4.7K. So the fact that he could be in a position to get a little bit more rebound. So hopefully that's the case. And hopefully he can do a little bit more scoring because the minute is going to be there. So if he can give us 22 minutes, 22 points, that would be nice. All right, so small forward, a lot of those guys are going to be sit out game for, let's talk about them real quick. Last game, that will be uh, Brooklyn. A lot of those guys are going to be out. So for that reason, you're gonna get a lot of cheap plays. So Lillard, Allen, all those guys gonna be resting Sunday and will be out, and also Joe Harris. All right. So let's go back to the power forward position. Any other cheap play? I think I already talked about everybody I want to talk about. So let's go to the small forward. Uh, Small forward. Trent has been good, man. Tempo should get his start, so definitely I will let mine go back there. As you can see, at 37 fantasy points, basically 38 when he get his start, but that doesn't mean it's gonna happen though. And the price is a little bit higher now, I believe. I think it was like 4.7K, only $300 different, but $300 could make a difference. I would probably rather play uh, Bonds for him and possibly Morris. It's depending on what they're gonna do with the Clippers. If George gonna sit or whoever is gonna sit, if one of those George or Kawhi gonna sit, Kawhi might sit back to back. Who knows? Then Mo is definitely gonna be in a place where he can score a little bit more. Jerry very disappointed, man. The way he's playing right now, he's playing like he should be on the bench, and that used to be when he used to play for my team Heat. He was like my favorite player, which is crazy. But right now, I'm very disappointed on him. Bogdanovic is definitely one of my favorite play. Definitely one of my top 3 play of this slate, which is crazy, right? Uh, Brown Jr. even at 5.8K, I like him. Rather play him over Gallinari and possibly over Covington. But Covington, without Westbrook, you're gonna have to play him. Definitely take a chance on him. Either at the small forward or power forward position. Alright, so DeRozan, small forward, power forward. Paul George should be back 8.4K. At the power forward position, I might not look to play any of those guys. I might go in all the players at 7K and below. The only guy, Kawhi Leonard, if he's gonna be back, then he will be in my lineup. I don't know why they have him small forward only. Shooting guard, James Arden. I'm gonna talk about point guard shooting guard because it's like the same players. Yeah, basically it's the same players. Shooting guard, James Arden. Point guard, James Arden. Definitely my favorite play in both FD and DK, to be honest. It's cheaper actually, I believe, in FD. Holiday is a no-no for me. McCollum, 7.8. I don't mind. Even Fleet, I don't mind. But Arden, it's going to be a very tight one for me. Shy, should I see him bounce back against Washington. Jalen Brown has been decent, but it's the guy like Troy Brown, Brooks, Bogdanovic, Lou. Because of the price of Bogdanovic, I might stay away from Lou, unless if I play him at the point guard position. Trent Jr. has been decent, might stay away too. So definitely those guys I just talk about. Burks, I don't mind taking a chance at 4.2K, just like I did last game. Again, the only other guys I need to talk about, it's Lillard. Definitely gonna play him even at 10K. Wish he was cheaper, but I will definitely take a chance. Ja, it's a no for me. Against Toronto and the price, I just cannot go there. I rather go with Paul, but Fax is my favorite. So I already talk about 3 guys I really like. You're gonna see those 3 guys in my top 5 players. All right, so let's before I give you guys my 5 players. Let's see if anybody else. Well, I don't mind White and Walker, but I'll probably go with White here over Walker here, because Walker just hasn't been himself. All right, Reggie Jackson, oof, I want to play him, but the price is just too much for me. I'd rather go with Milton, even though he was disappointed last game. And that's basically Ish had a good game against OKC. I'm not gonna play him, man. Paul is not a bad. Even Paul is not bad. Ish Smith actually has been decent. So, but at 28, 49, the minutes are there. Okay, so definitely it's not a bad play. So I will definitely have him on the list of my players. All right, so as far as my 5 players, guys. All right, so I'm gonna start with the obvious one here, and the point guard position is Fax. Fax, love Fax. One of my top 5 plays of the day against Houston. Hopefully the game can stay close. I can see Fax go for 50 fantasy points, but even 40, I will take that. All right, so the second play I'm gonna go with is in the Kings game, that same game, and I call him his partner in crime. To me, those 2 players are the future of the team. That's Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic is the guy I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna probably put him at the small forward position. And let's see, is Bogdanovic small forward here? Yeah. So Bogdanovic, definitely a guy I'm looking forward to play. All right. And as far as my another guy, it's Aries Arden as the shooting guard. Arden against the Kings without Westbrook. He didn't even try yesterday against the Lakers and he went off. So I expect him to do the same thing, especially if the Kings can keep it close. So Arden is my 3rd player. And let's go here with my... Alright, so my 4th player, guys. I gotta give you guys a cheap play. So it's less than 4K. Where is he? Less than 4K. So there's a lot of guys you can go with. Ennis, he hasn't been bad. Tucker, if you want to go with him, but that's enough for me. Cooks, but I still rather go with Noel here as my center. Alright, Noel at 3.9K. Definitely gonna take the chance. So Noel is my... And if you want to go for another cheap play, you can do that. You know, actually, Corey Joseph, man. He had that one, those 2 little good games, but not looking forward to playing. I thought he had a better game. This guy I think gonna have a good game, man. So I'm gonna give you guys another cheap play, and that will be TLC over Cooks here. I just had to play him. You can put him at the power forward position. Bam. So you still have 5.933 left to do your magic. Alright. Fax, Arden, Bogdanovic, TLC, Noel. In my lineup, those guys will be about at least 35 to 50% on all my lineups. Okay, I'm not gonna like them up, all 5 of them. So that would be like, I'm not liking anybody up. The most I might go is 70%, like Arden and Fax on those guys. But I like them, gonna have them in between 35 and 50% of my lineup. Appreciate you guys. Good luck. Please subscribe if you have not. Share, drop a like, comment. Let me know what you guys think about my picks. Good luck. Let's win some money. I'm out.